What's up, Super Players? It's your homie C-Rod, back at it again with another video for you. And today we got Super Saiyan 3 Goku deck profile. He finally makes a return from his broken banned self, the old Hidden Evolution Super Saiyan 3 Son-Goku. This is the revamped version, and honestly, this leader is still very powerful. It still has some of the same principles as the old leader that allows you to restand energy, but it is not as broken as before. And honestly, this is the best version. And if you guys want to win some tournament packs, just play this deck. I guarantee you'll manage to, bubble into the top tables at your local tournament or even a big regional if you happen to go, and obviously modify it to your play style and make it the best that it can be. But this deck is very powerful. And before that, let's open up some of the tournament packs that I have won. And I don't want to open up all of them, I'll just open up 4. But these tournament packs are exclusive to your tournaments, so go to your local tournament, support your local shop, and open these up, and then you can pull some cards like this Jiren. If you guys haven't seen our Jiren battle against A-Rod, which is my little brother, go check it out. This is a extremely valuable card from the tournament packs. Very useful right there, not bad. And I'm definitely gonna throw that one into the Jiren deck. Let's see what else we pull in here. Oh look, another Jiren. Calling my name. Definitely gotta add that to the Jiren deck. That was a pretty good pull. I heard those Jirens cost a good amount of coin. These tournament packs are actually worth a lot of money because of some of the cards that come in here, like this Super 17 that's really good. Look at that. And I still have a lot, guys. I've been winning a lot lately at my local shops. And look at that, we got a Holo Zeno. Tell me that Zeno doesn't look cute. Adorable looking little dude. You know what, I'm just gonna open up the rest. Might as well just open them up. I got 4 left, and I got these from joining the local tournament, like I said. And if you top, you tend to get way more booster packs. King Cold right here, it's all right. I want to get another Jiren or the Goku negate card. And talking about another Jiren, I almost have the playset just like that. All right, there you go. I just need one more Jiren to make the playset, but I was looking for the negate Goku card. Oh, Jiren! I got the playset of Jiren Sama. And I'm gonna go over the deck profile. This Goku Super Saiyan 3 deck profile is very powerful, guys. And ooh, Super 17 as well. Pretty good. Go to your local tournaments, play some decks that you see here on our channel, and I guarantee you guys will probably top and win yourself some tournament cards like these. The highlight was this 17 and this Jiren. Pretty sick. But now to the OP Super Saiyan 3 making a return deck profile. So I'm about to zoom into this real quick. We have zoomed in. You guys saw the tournament packs that I managed to get from winning, and this is another deck that will guarantee win a lot. Like, I know this deck is good. I've played it a lot, I've won a lot, and here it is. Super Saiyan 3 Hidden Evolution Super Saiyan 3 Son-Goku returns. So let's talk about his unawakened side first. His unawakened side is not too bad, but the ramping ability is really good. So he has a permanent. You can only have 6 energies in your energy area max. That is the limit. He is limited to only 6 energies. You can't put more than that. Then he has an auto that you get to choose one card from your hand, place it at the bottom of your deck. When he attacks, you're allowed to pretty much get one of your life and place it in your energy in rest mode, allowing you to ramp up energy and self-awaken. And when you awaken, you only draw 1 card, and that is it, which makes sense because your awakened leader is pretty insanely strong. So what does he do? So this is the nerfed Super Saiyan 3 Goku, right? Well, he has an auto. When this card attacks, you draw 1 card and he gains 5k power, making it a 20k attack. And another auto, which is the broken part of Super Saiyan 3, you get to restand your mono blue energy, up to 3 of them at the end of your turn. So whenever you end your turn, you can pick up to 3 blue energies that are only blue and no other color, put them back to active mode, which is very useful for defensive purposes and obviously to negate and protect yourself. It's just 3 blue energies for free when you end your turn. Pretty darn insane. that deserves a toast. So yeah, that is the leader Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and if you guys want to win, definitely play this deck. So we got Uneasy Alliance Son-Goku from the draft box. This card is so good. This is our blue energy that could be thrown out as energy mono blue. With this deck, what I do is I throw out one blue energy turn 1 and just leave it at that. You need to have mono blue energies, at least 3, and that's it. So this is a potential blue energy, and it has a pretty insane ability that you get to negate the attack for 2 energies. You play this card, stop the attack, and then you're able to bounce one card that happens to be 3 cost or less other than itself back to the owner's hand. So you can bounce one of your own cards back to your hand if you want, or bounce one of your opponent's cards back to their hand. Very useful negate. Since you restand energy with our Super Saiyan 3 Goku leader, you're going to be having 2 energies always at your disposal to bring out this Uneasy Alliance negate Goku. Then we got Senzu Bean, another blue energy. You use it, you get to restand one of your energies, give a 5k boost power. Very useful for the turn, you get a 5k boost power. One of the best blue cards in Dragon Ball Super card game. Then we got Dimension Magic, another mono blue card. It's one energy. You get to restand 2 of your energies back to active mode, stops the attack. Also blue energy, so you can restand with your Awakened Leader's ability, and it's just more restanding. So you can restand your other energy that happens to be blue that isn't mono. Because this deck isn't a mono blue deck, it is. You'll find out as you keep watching. So we got Dimension Magic for those. Then we got Chilled. I threw in Chilled, Intergalactic Martyr, because this guy is so strong. So 1 energy comes out onto the field, right? And then he has an auto. When this card is removed from the battle area by a skill, you get to choose up to 1 Frieza clan in your hand with an energy cost of 3 or less and play it. We don't have any other Frieza clan, so that's not really gonna affect us. But what makes him strong is the activate main. So for 3 energies, when this card attacks during the battle, you get to give this guy triple strike, and it gains 6k power per energy you have in your energy zone. So since you ramp up energy relatively quickly with your Unawakened Leader, you're gonna have 6 energies, and this guy will become ideally a 40k attacking triple strike for just, you know, a couple energies. So this guy is a finisher triple striker just like that for 1 energy. Very useful. Then I added Barrier of Hope. The problem with this leader, guys, is that you do have a very small hand size because you are putting cards from your hand to the bottom of the deck to get energy, thus giving you a small amount of hand. So you do need cards that fuel your hand, and this Barrier of Hope is one of those cards. So you get to activate it for 3 energies, which doesn't matter since our leader restands 3 energies. It's technically kind of for free. You get to pretty much bounce one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, back to the hand, and you draw 2 cards. Very useful to remove an opponent's battle card that, you know, could deal some damage later on. So then we have Absolute Release Ball. This card is also very good because, you know, since you're gonna be dropping yourself to low life with your Unawakened Leader, by, you know, adding your life as energy, you're gonna be at 4 lives or less relatively quickly, and then you get to use 1 energy. Then you get to bounce one of your opponent's battle cards that happens to be 3 cost or less. Instead of coming into play, it goes back to their hand and their effects don't even activate. So this card is very useful. And I also forgot to mention about Barrier of Hope. You could also combo with it with a 5k boost combo power, and you do not have to use the energy. It's just a 5k boost combo power just in case you need a combo out of an attack. Very useful. And Absolute Release Ball is also very useful. Then I added Krillin Battle Mastery. So this is our 1-drop that I really felt like the deck needed. It's a 1-drop that allows you to search the top 7 cards for a Tournament Power Arena, which we don't run, or a multicolor extra card, which we are running in this deck. We're running a lot of multicolor extra cards that we need to, you know, have in our hand to ideally defend or go for game. So this card gets you a dual color extra card, and the dual color extra cards that are in here are Tyranny's Cost. Like I said earlier, we do run low in hand fuel early game because of our unawakened leader putting cards from our hand to the bottom of the deck, we don't have that much hand size, thus we suffer in the hand size. So this Tyranny's Cost is the perfect card to survive the hand size and have more cards in your hand, because this card allows you to draw 2 cards, and on top of that, if your opponent happens to have 11 or more cards, they drop cards until they only have 10 in hand. Ideally, you just need it for drawing. So this card is a card you can search out with Krillin, because it's a dual color extra card, red blue, and you're also able to, you know, search it out with Krillin, so it's super good. And this is another card you can search out with Krillin, Emperor's Death Beam. This card is so good, guys. For 3 energies, 2 reds, 1 blue, you're able to pretty much minus an opponent's battle card minus 30,000, and that right there on its own, it's just gonna save you from a very detrimental attack. And the other reason why this is good is because you could also send it from the drop area to the warp, look at the top card, and if it happens to be another extra card, you can add it to your hand. Very strong. Frieza's Emperor's Death Beam is so useful. Since our leader does restand energy, it's also very good to just use as a defensive card. So we have 3 of those. Then I added Catastrophic Blow. So the reason I added Catastrophic Blow is because this card right here allows you to deal a damage to your opponent, burn damage, just by activating it. If you happen to have no battle cards in the battle area, for 5 energies, 3 do have to be red though, and 2 blues, you're able to activate this card, and then your opponent suffers by taking 1 damage automatically. Or if you happen to have a Goku that happens to be dual color red blue, you get to activate this card and your opponent loses life as well. So this guy is good to deal damage, and since you ramp up, you're going to be having 5 energies at your disposal to activate it, and then your awakened leader restands 3, so you're chilling, just dealing damage just like that with Catastrophic Blow. But this is the premise of the deck, guys. So since we do get to 6 energy way faster than our opponent, we're going to be able to play this card. So this card, what it does is Ultra Instinct Mastered Son-Goku. This card is beast. So for 6 energies, you play it, then you get to get 3 of your energies and then place them in the drop area, and then get any cards in your drop, place them in your energy in active mode, ignoring the energy exhaust. So meaning you could get 3 dual color energies from the drop area and place them in your energy in active mode, and then guess what? Activate your invoker ability, activate Catastrophic Blow for 1 energy, dealing burn damage, and he has another auto whenever your opponent loses damage, you're able to inflict an additional damage. So honestly, this guy on the field, restand 3, activate this guy will deal 1 damage, this guy will deal 2 damage, another damage, and then just spam out the Catastrophic Blow extra card. So this card you definitely want to see, and we're running 3 of these. Maybe I was thinking of bumping it to 4, but 3 is running really smooth. Then you can't have Goku without Frieza, right? We gotta finish the job. So I added this full power Frieza 100% overdrive into the deck because this card is so good. It's our ideal removal. Anything that happens to have 30k power or less gets minus ignoring barrier when this card swings. And on top of that, your opponent mills 2 cards from the top of their deck for every card that loses power. So this card is a card I just like to hard cast for 5 energies. If I really do gotta remove something from the field or I got a board wipe, play them for 5 energies. It doesn't matter, since our leader Awaken restands 3 blue energies, you can just hard cast it, attack, remove the field, and he's a triple strike 30k. Very strong, hard removal. We're running 3 of these for sure. At the end of the video, I'll just have a picture of all the entire deck. Then we got Divine Obliterator, Beerus, dual color combo. If our leader happens to be blue or red, but our leader is blue, you get to combo with this card. When you combo with this during the defensive step, like you're comboing defensively, you're able to restand 1 of your dual color blue/red cards to active mode, allowing you to survive, attacks and restand some of your dual color energy. So in this deck, you noticed we do have a lot of dual color energy, meaning we will have a chance to hit dual color energy in rest mode with our unawakened leader. Whenever you pick up a life, hopefully it happens to be a dual color, so then you happen to have dual color energy. Then we got Unbreakable Son-Goku. This card is so good with Super Saiyan 3. All you Super Saiyan 3 veterans out there already know Unbreakable Super Saiyan Son-Goku is so good with this. Since you restand 3 energies, you're able to use 1 energy to combo and draw a card and get a 10k boost power. Very useful to go for game or to defend. Honestly, Unbreakable, I only managed to fit 3 in here. I wanted to add the 4th one, but I couldn't because I wanted to add Frieza, no introductions. The reason I wanted to add this card is because we are running a lot of negates in here, first of all, and we are running the Overdrive Frieza, so you can negate the attack. After you negate the attack, next turn you get to activate this guy's activate main for 3 energies. You get to play a 5-cost Frieza on top of this card, so you get to play a Frieza relatively cheap, and it's also a negate, you know, since you restand energies. It's very, very useful. So we have 2 of those, and then last but not least, we got Topo Righteous Aid. This card, why do I even have to speak of anymore? This card, you use 2 energies, 1 red, and then you're able to discard 1 card from your hand, and then any attacks your opponent tries to do, your opponent will be forced to drop 2 cards from their hand. And since we have so many negates in this, your opponent's most likely just gonna be like, alright, I end my turn. And we are running 3 Topo Righteous Aids. So this deck right here, I kid you guys not, it's a winner deck. If you guys want to win and you guys want tournament packs like the homie C-Rod, play this deck and I guarantee you're gonna have a lot of fun. And who knows, you might win first place at a tournament. It depends on your skills, obviously. This deck is, I would say, more intermediate to advanced level playing. So hopefully you guys like this deck profile. Subscribe if you are new here. Hit that notification button so you do not miss any deck profile, so you're the first one to get it. So when you go to your tournaments or you go play with your buddies, you're whipping their butts. So make sure you hit that notification bell. And like we always say, y'all stay super. Oh, I also forgot, if you want to get your topos, hit it up in the description. Core TCG is hooking people up right now. Topos are the cheapest I've seen them ever, and these topos are quite pricey, so if you want to get them, hit it up in the description. Core TCG is hooking it up. They only got a limited amount, so go pick them up. And like we always say, y'all stay super. Rundown, we have our leader that restands energy. We got 4 super combos that restand energy that are dual color. We got a Krillin that search out our dual color extra cards. We got the negate Frieza that plays out the buff Frieza. We got the 3 super combo draw but required an energy, very useful to survive. And the full power Frieza that removes all barrier cards. Then we have Tyranny's cost, 4 of, that allow us to draw cards. We have the negate 2-drop Goku mono blue energy and negates and bounces back Topo. We got Dimension Magic, restands energy, very useful, 4 of those. We got Catastrophic Blow, the one that deals damage upon being activated, 4 of those. And then we got the card that uses it for cheap and deals burn damage as well. We're running 3 of those. And then Barrier of Hope, we have 2 of these that remove barrier cards and draw cards. Then we got Topo Righteous Aid that stop your opponent from attacking multiple times. We got Absolute Release Ball, bounces back any card that's being played 3 cost or less. We got Sensu Bean that pretty much restands energy and is just broken. Then we got Emperor's Death Beam that KOs an attacking card that's gonna deal some damage, pretty much reducing power. And Chilled Intergalactic Triple Strike finisher in case. And that is the deck profile. Subscribe if you are new here. Like the video for more deck profiles like this one. And like we always say, y'all stay super.